Hello, everyone. Just want to take a few minutes and welcome you to your new day. I feel like that this is going to be the day that the Lord has just created great opportunities for you to step into. I want you to be very encouraged when you wake up this morning and you begin your day, because get your eyes open, because this is a time to really seize and lay hold of the things that the Lord has for us. I got a couple of things I want to share with us this morning. The first thing I'd like to say is I want you to be encouraged, because if you're not encouraged, you're just going to miss so many things that are out there that the Lord has for you, because discouraged people tend to be caught up into the things that are not valuing them or not accelerating their lives. We want to move you forward. That's our goal. And I'm a type of person, sometimes I make people uncomfortable, because I like to get things done and I like to move ahead. And then I always like to surround myself with people of great excellence. But every person has a weakness, or they have a thing that they need to work on. And one of my thoughts for today is that Satan wants to take your weakness and make it into a wickedness. And let me say that again. Satan wants to take your weakness and make it into wickedness. In other words, one of the scriptures that I want to share with us today is found in Hebrews 12:5. He said, "Be careful that no one falls short of the grace of God, lest at any time a root of bitterness grow up and cause trouble and defile many people." In other words, Paul is telling us, he's saying, hey, I need you to tackle the thing that you're weak in. I need you to grab a hold of the thing that's setting you back or causing you not to move forward, because when the enemy gets a hold of those things, he likes to take those weaknesses of ours and create something that just devastates our life. And then in turn, it creates a type of wickedness in us, like a root of bitterness, if you would, or something like that. And so, or anything that would cause us not to move forward in life. And I'm all about moving ahead. If I'm not moving ahead, I don't feel like I'm fulfilling what God has for me. And sometimes that's hard to move ahead. But you have to set your eyes on the future. You have to put your eyes on the prize, and you have to have those goals in your life. And so I want you to remember that. He said, be careful. I don't want anyone to fall short of the grace of the Lord. In other words, don't let anything keep you from reaching out and extending and winning that race, or to conquer that moment in your life. In other words, don't let your weakness be turned into wickedness. Don't let the enemy profit off of anything that the Lord has put inside of you. And don't allow him to, in other words, exaggerate the weaknesses in your life and turn them into things that sabotage your life. This is a time to grab a hold of those things and say, you know what? When I'm weak, I'm strong. And the only way I know that I become strong is when I say, hey, that's a weakness of mine, and now I need the Lord to put his strength to that weakness, that I can accelerate. So this is a great time of acceleration. It's a time for you to just step into those God moments. And don't be afraid of your weakness coming out. That it's the greatest thing in the world, because sometimes when those things happen, God will just surround you with somebody that has that strength that you need for that moment, or he'll give it to you. He'll give you the strength that you need. So I'm always encouraged when I see something that challenges me, and I'm like everybody else, my mind to get to going different directions and things, and I'll get all anxious and all of that. But then something inside of me draws me back, and I summon that strength of the Lord that's inside of me, and the scripture comes to bear to mind that I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. So this is your day, and this is the day that you're going to be great, and you're going to see and show forth the praises of the one that's called you into this moment. So we love you so much, and I want you to have a great day, all right?